Theory. Oh, that ain't gonna work. I finally rediscovered the lighting charm and the extinguishing charm from Harry Potter that works on your phone. The Loomis and the Nox charm. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna throw a dip in real quick. Whoa, whoa! I hate this thing because it pulls on it. Tomorrow is the new episode of the game, of the NBA2K23, episode 22, is it? Alright, who are we playing today? Got 5 games left, 3 home and 2 away. I always gonna play away games like at the very end of the season. The last 2 or 3 games are always away games. Let's go play DeMontis Sabonis and the Indiana Pacers. If he's still on there, I think he is. Let's see what we got here. It's the only person on here I think is Miles Turner and Cody Martin. Yeah, the only 2 people left on here actually have face scans in. So Miles Turner and Cody Martin are the only 2 that still have face scans in this game on that team. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll play our last game. We're gonna do the red, and then we're gonna do the thing at the end for the last home game, so we can kind of get that done.
Ready for some top plays? I'm Olivier Cedra, PA announcer for your Brooklyn Nets. The time is here for your first vote of Season 3. Which one has the power within to win?
This last chunk of the season could be it for some of the aging stars in the league, which, Brent, is kind of tough to watch. Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. It's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like, now was the time. And it's always a very difficult decision.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Johnston in at the 4. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 72% when he gets to the line.
And so he hits both. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Here's McDaniel.
Is that Keldon Johnson? I think that's Keldon Johnson, isn't it? Wait, who's Johnson? That's Reed.
After the made shot from Davidson. Mathurin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the...
And again for 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done?
Yeah, 4 more games
into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And he's put on a show from long range. And boy, he has done this all season.
And the fans, Greg, letting him know how much they appreciate his amazing touch.
I feel like as the season's gone on, the green light has gotten brighter and brighter. I mean, how can a coach ever be mad if he's pulling up from deep with the type of year he's at?
Stolen. Now Daniels coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Ingram. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Ingram can grab rebounds from the other side of the lane.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Indiana moving the ball around. And that one drops for him.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Williamson trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Davidson. 9 points for T. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Pelicans leading by 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me defensively they want to change ends quickly to prevent runouts. And then offensively, they have to take care of the ball and take good shots. He said it will take a focused effort on our part to control the tempo of this game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. He's covered by Daniels. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. To the middle, here's Davidson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And that's 13 points for T.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Flowers. To the inside. Here's Johnston. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson covered by Davidson. Halliburton for 3. Pelicans pull it in. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Pass to Johnston. All sorts of time. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 8 points for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ingram finds Williamson. Down low, here's Davidson, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
For 3.
Mathurin's got 5.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
The pass to Davidson. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pacers trail by 13. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Mathurin. Halliburton outside. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Williamson trying to free himself up. He gets that one. 25 points for T.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's McDaniels. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. Mathurin passes to McDaniels. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Nicholson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Williamson, the pass to Davidson. Fires for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint, looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So for the Pelicans, Harrell, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Maxey subbed in for Daniels. Here's Nicholson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Porter looking it over. Passes it to Mathurin. Inside. Here's Turner. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. The Pelicans making a switch here. Pacers trail by 13 on the court for Indiana. They've got McDaniels. Halliburton is out there with Baker, and it's Flowers in at the center position. Pass to Johnston. Wide open look. He gets it in there. He's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And there's the pass to Davidson. Williamson trying to free himself up. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Davidson.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
McDaniels passes to Flowers. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a plug. Oh,
no! Yeah, look out! Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
McDaniels. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They host the Clippers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Just his first attempt. Again, the Pelicans score.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tea and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Baker. Clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes it to Daniels. Here's Davidson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 6th assist on the night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Davidson. And another three for New Orleans.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Unloads from 13. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Flowers. That's tipped, and he recovers it.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And just miss after miss right now.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the 76ers was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Flowers the pass to Baker. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by Davidson. And he's able to get it back. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Nicholson. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Davidson. And the pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Nicholson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Baker passes to Flowers. Looking to end the run. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Down low. Here's Williamson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
First